Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm Steve. Mark's at work, and this is SmokeySteveAndMarc. Either welcome or welcome back. Coffee talk on a Thursday? Yes, because there was some curious, milestone-y sort of news that came out about our fair lady, Chantal Marie, Foodie Beauty, Big Beautiful Me. And I just couldn't wait until Saturday to bring it up. Um, the coffee is actually Diet Sprite today because I just spent a lot of time in the car and it upset my stomach a little bit. So please do bear with me. Now, for anyone who's been following her, Chantal was supposed to have surgery today. She was going to have a hysterectomy because she has had an ongoing health problem in that area, going on, I guess, a couple of years. And the surgery had been scheduled and she was cleared for surgery a few days ago. Um, Anecdotally and not medically professionally, as I am not a medical professional, it was curious leading up to the surgery how she was caring for herself, at least as far as doing mukbangs and stuff like that. But that aside, she was cleared to go. So she released a video today. It was about 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes long. It was very short, showing the surgery prep. She was packing and getting ready to go and took her meds and drank some water. And then her in pre-op in the gown with the bracelets on. She's clearly in a hospital. BB signs peace, so he's there too. And very suddenly, it cuts to surgery has been canceled. The reason she gave in the video is that there was another patient ahead of her and then another patient after that. And basically, it sounded like a scheduling issue. They were behind and behind and behind. And the surgeon or the doctor had said, well, you've had this ongoing health problem for a while, so I guess it can wait. So it could be another week, could be another month. After she's out of the hospital, she's in the car, shows off her hospital bands. So it was evidence that she was there. And then she was going to go to Red Lobster with BB, and who has taken 2 weeks off to care for her. So now he's off for 2 weeks for nothing. Her aunt, who on her community board, she said, flew from Jamaica to Canada to be present for this. Great aunt. That's a nice thing to do. And her mother. So surgery's canceled. So a lot of people were right. I was kind of maybe jury's out on it. I was leaning more towards I thought she was actually having surgery, especially when in the last week when the green light was given and all that stuff. I didn't think if it was going to be canceled that she was even going to make it to the hospital, though. So the question now for YouTube is the reason she gave for the surgery having been canceled the actual reason? Theories that have been floated as to why surgery could have been canceled. There's been several theories. One is that it wasn't going to be a hysterectomy, it was going to be a gastric bypass, which her behavior leading up to the surgery, to me, says if it was supposed to be, she blew it. Because I think there's like liquid diets and high protein, zero carb diets, and you really have to prep for those. You couldn't be eating the way she was eating and expect to have that. Even with the other surgery she was supposed to have, I don't think you can eat like that. But that's neither here nor there. There was people that said that, what was the other conspiracy? Not a conspiracy theory. That it just wasn't going to happen. For a number of reasons, people thought it just was not going to happen, and now it hasn't. So is the reason she gave the real reason? Did she blow it? Is it something on her end that it couldn't go through? Did she get to the end and decide not to do it? It's hard to say. She made it as far as the hospital. She made it as far as the gurney with the gowns that she said weren't plus size. Gowns are pretty big. God love her. God love her. So I don't know that I'm actually eating crow, but probably, because I did give her the benefit of the doubt. Now, I am a sucker. I own that. And I do give people the benefit of the doubt. At this point, the reason she's giving... Now, I'm just waiting, because she's going to get the backlash now, and then she's going to come out guns blazing. Once those painkillers wear off, and the Red Lobster wears off, she's going to come guns blazing, probably on her community board, defending herself against people that said, see, told you so, XYZ. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. And before that even happens, I kind of just want to say, I don't know. My thoughts were, If she is having surgery, well wishes, and if she's not, I'm curious to the explanation. And not being cynical, I'm not 100% sure that what she's saying is true about why the surgery didn't happen. She doesn't seem to be bothered, and she says as much in her community post. Now, frankly, if I was supposed to have painful surgery that would take a week to heal from, or at least like seriously heal from, and then longer, I'm sure, I don't know that I'd be too upset either. But still, something, I don't know, something doesn't smell quite right. Even to me, something doesn't smell quite right. So I guess we shall see. It's very early. We'll see how this all shakes down over time. Now, I hope I haven't cut too much into Saturday. There might be nothing to talk about, though I feel over the next couple days there will be a bit more discourse, perhaps, about this situation, because it was such a long lead up. There was almost a journey being established, my hysterectomy journey, and then the videos beyond it. So at the moment, that won't be a series. So I guess the mukbangs will continue. I mean, that was the direction it was going, and that's where the bank was coming from, and that was kind of where she had drawn the line in the sand in the video where she was hate eating French fries and deciding what she wasn't going to tolerate anymore and what her content wasn't going to be anymore. So I'm guessing since this has folded for the time being, that's where things are going to go back to. I guess. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I have to say, I would say right now that going easy on her is probably best, because this could be, you know, an emotional time for her, having built up all this tension and thinking you're having an operation. But she doesn't seem too bothered. So why should we be bothered? I don't know. I mean, it's incidents like this that make people... It's not incidents like this. Let me retract that. It's prior incidents where there was a build-up to something that was supposed to happen and it didn't happen. Or there was promises that things would happen and they didn't happen. Which puts a situation like this under the microscope, where it's possible that very validly she went and surgeries were backed up and they sent her home and said, hey, you're not dying tomorrow. Come back in a week, come back in a month. And she left. It's very possible that that happened. But the larger issue is that her track record casts doubt on that. That's unfortunate, to be in a position where your surgery's canceled and people don't even believe the reason that you're giving for it. That part of it is on her. Maybe it wasn't in her control that the surgery didn't happen today, but any doubt cast on it is based on her previous behaviors and previous choices. So I don't think Chantal watches my videos, but in the chance that she did, I hope if it's scheduled again that you're prepared for it, that it does happen, and that it's not the build up. And then, I mean, I imagine you might have been nervous for the few days before, and now it's for nothing. So I hope you're going to continue to take care of yourself in the interim. And, you know, if you continue to do mukbangs and stuff, and that's how you want the channel to go, that's your call, that's your content. And thank you for continuing to make content so I can continue to drink coffee, or Diet Sprite, and talk about it. And I think that's all I have to say for right now. This was not a very long coffee talk, because there really isn't too much to say other than that whole build-up was a letdown. And I wouldn't have any reason to doubt the reason that she gave for surgery being canceled, except that she's been misleading before. And that's unfortunate. So thank you all for watching this surprise check-in. Please do subscribe, hit the like button. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and contact information is listed below. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. Bye!